All right, everybody. I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video, sort of. I'm going to be going over this update, the Ship of Fools pricing update, and the Ship and Fools update. Meaning, this will contain spoilers for the updates. So if you want to go in blind when the updates come out, I'm not sure if they're already out already because I haven't played in a while. But if you don't want any spoilers for the updates and you just want to experience it yourself, then leave the video. I'll give you till 5 seconds. All right, now that everybody who doesn't want spoilers is gone, let's go over the updates. So yeah, some important news. Starting from October 6th, which already happened. They adjusted the price from $15 in US and $22 USD. I'm not sure what that is. Oh no, no, wait, no. $15 to $22. Now I say this because it's basically 15. They're just 1 cent off, so I just count it as that anyways. But yeah, they increased the price from $15 to $22. Same thing in Britain, $15 to $22. I think this is the British pound. I'm not sure. And yeah, so yeah, spoiler alert still for the LD updates. But yeah, they are changing. They changed the price, so it's going to be a bit more. And yeah, so now we're going to go to the fish and ships update. And actually, what's really interesting is you get a different artifact than the you don't get that little lighthouse. You get this, the foundry. And instead of starting with shells to shoot at enemies, you get metal scraps. Improvised ammo assembled from spare parts. The damage is increased by the amount of artifacts you carry, which sounds like I could be really overpowered with the 6 slots, 8 max shields, and 10 health you have with the Wave Hulk. It sounds incredibly good. And there's this brand new trinket, the Shuriken. You shoot a bonus Shuriken projectile following each projectile. It shows you right here them putting a tendril into the foundry, which in single player creates 2 artifacts, and in normal creates 1, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, 2-player creates 1. Take any trinket you want to place inside the foundry. Maybe some trinkets act differently once turned into artifacts, who knows? So you can turn trinkets into artifacts, and I think it just applies the effect to the whole ship instead of just to you, but it acts a bit differently. So watch here. Shoots 2 shurikens at once. But yeah, now it is $22 right here, as you can see. And that's kind of it, really. And you do ring a bell now to summon this guy, who I don't know what his name is. I'm just going to call him Frank for right now. If your name's Frank, then I guess you're this guy. I'm not entirely sure what his name is. Or if you even have one, so I'm just going to call him Frank. Because it looks like what his name would be. Why? I don't know. Just a hat. And they are adding a new DLC soon. I'm pretty sure, at least. This character and this character, and I feel like this could be really interesting. Like, extremely interesting. So just from the design of the characters, you can sort of possibly guess what the abilities are. I'm gonna guess this guy has something to do with paddle abilities, and I'm gonna guess she has something to do with enemy abilities. But who knows what they do? Nobody does, except for the developers. And who knows if they even know. Also, this happened, the best artifact. I voted for the shell because I like more damage. And I didn't vote till the very end. So I just voted for the shell, and I think the shell won. I'm not sure, though. But yeah, that's almost the end of the video. It's going to be a real short one. Oh, his name's Otto. I guess I was completely wrong. His name isn't Frank, it's Otto. Should probably read these things. But yeah, basically, yeah, you'll ring an unusual looking bell. Seems to do nothing at first near the dock. You can still spam ring it to tell your shipmates that cannon selection time is over and it's gonna go. You'll soon be introduced to your new gooey and tentacled best friend, Otto. Otto is a reverse Kraken. And I hear you say, "You scurvy dog, wouldn't Neptune's name be that?" What? I know you all start speaking like an old seafarer when playing Chip of Fools. I don't speak like a seafarer when playing Chip of Fools. I speak like a YouTuber, telling you guys to like and subscribe. Because did you know that only 14 point... Sorry, other way around. Did you know that 14.5% of you are not subscribed? I can't believe it. I tell you guys to subscribe all the time, and 14.5% of you aren't. That's either 5 or 3, I don't entirely remember. There's 0.2% missing, which I'm confused about. Because I added both numbers together, and there's just 0.2% missing. So apparently, 0.2% of my viewers don't exist. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. Do like and subscribe to the video. Do like and subscribe. Words, not work. Yeah, but if you like and subscribe to... What am I trying to say? Alright, yeah, just hit the bell. See? Alright, that way you get notified whenever I post a new video. I try to post one every day, but, you know, I don't. Alright, in fact, a reverse Kraken does the opposite of what a regular Kraken should. Instead of sinking a ship, auto-builds them. Is he related to the tentacle shadows of the undergrowth? Who knows? ... I'm saying ... to annoy you all, because everybody knows that's when you're supposed to pause. I'm saying that to annoy you guys, because you're not subscribed, like 14.5 or 3% of you all. And also, as you see, it turns into the Wave Hulk right here. And actually, if you notice, DLC character right there, as you can see right here. Alright, yeah. I do have the Deep Sea Duo DLC, which I did play. And when this comes out, depending on the price, I might play it as well. And depending on the character's abilities, if they're passive or active abilities, then I might... Listen, I'll always pick passive abilities over active abilities. For instance, I count the active abilities like something you need to do. Like Quill is sort of an active ability where you can't miss your shots. Versus Shelly is a passive ability where you just load the cannon and you get extra damage. So if any of these characters has a passive ability, I'll probably pick them versus an active one. They probably both do. I'm guessing this guy gets like maybe... You know what? I bet he's like some super skilled warrior and all his paddle hits are like the final hit. Or just do even more damage. But yeah, we get a new ship, which I think is insanely cool. I've wanted this for quite some time, the ability to get a new ship. I don't think I ever voiced my opinion, but I do. Now, my guess is that this new Wave Hulk is going to be not really an upgrade to the original, but a side grade. So, it's not better, it's the same, sort of. Because if they made it better, then nobody would use the original ship, and I don't think they want that. Perhaps the Wave Hulk moves slower. It certainly looks like it would move slower compared to the actual ship. But, yeah, who knows? And, yeah, okay, here it is. Yeah, the Foundry, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Turns, insert a trinket in front and transform it into an artifact. Which honestly sounds very strange, if you ask me. How does that work? How do you turn a shuriken into an artifact is my main question. Yeah, when playing solo, the Foundry will turn one trinket into 2 artifacts, which sounds incredibly interesting. This sorcery is stronger than any of the Haggle's soups, but keep in mind you need enough cargo space to both place the artifacts on your pedestals. And in co-op, it simply transforms one trinket into an artifact. Yeah, but both players can, okay, so you're sort of sacrificing one tendril that you could use to get a possible upgrade that you've been saving up for to give both players the ability to gain an upgrade, which could be insanely overpowered. Imagine this. There's a trinket in the game that, what is it? Yeah, when you load a cannon, the final shot's a critical hit. Imagine everybody having that. Then imagine now they all have another trinket that increases damage, the Pirate Hook. Or does it increase speed? I don't remember. Imagine everybody having those. And by everybody, I mean the 2 players that can play. Which I honestly think they should add like 3, maybe even 4 player. That would be cool. But it would be too chaotic, so I'm glad that it isn't in the game. But at the same time, it would be cool. And that's kind of all I had to say. But yeah, just imagine how powerful this could be. Trinkets turned into artifacts. Meaning, basically, it's just. I have a feeling this is going to be too overpowered. They're going to have to nerf it. And they're going to have to put multiple tendrils in that turn a trinket into an artifact. Because there are some really overpowered trinkets in this game that if everybody had, it's just game over for the boss, man. And also, as you see right here, there's a different brightness rewards, it looks like. And as you can see, let's wait for it to go back to the ship selection screen. Wish I could pause it, but I can't. Clicking it does nothing. Previous ship, next ship. So I'm thinking they're not going to stop with this Wave Hulk. They might add more ships into the game. And honestly, the increase in price isn't that bad, you know? Because you can still play 2 players with only 1 copy. You don't need 2. Sure, 2 might be better somehow, but you only need really 1 to play multiplayer. Because you have like co-op for the game while you're playing it. You don't need it using the multiplayer aspect because apparently they're different things. But yeah, they're gonna add. There's no way they're not gonna add more ships, and they're gonna leave it at 2. Then what's the point of having next ship and previous ship? Why not just have 2 arrows? One disappears after you click to the next one. So I believe that yeah, and also they have different brightness rewards. So I believe that if you do something on a certain amount of brightness, perhaps you get a new trinket or artifact unlocked. But that's going to be the end of today's video. So as always, until next time, goodbye. And thanks for watching. Honestly, I'm really not sure how to do these outros or intros. Haven't figured it out which one to do yet. Because there's some variations. But yeah, bye. See you next time.